The sun constantly appears electromagnetic activity, and from time to time it is enhanced. Coronal holes, coronal mass ejections, solar flares, all this leads to the fact that the surrounding area gets a large amount of charged particles. When charged particles move from the sun reach Earth, they collide with this protective shield. The magnetic field begins to resent, to change, to fluctuate, because these two processes are called magnetic storms. A wide variety of. For example, thanks to them there are auroras. But most of the magnetic storms still associated with the possible problems, in particular, failures of electricity, telephone and satellite navigation systems. The largest geomagnetic storm in the history of observations was recorded in 1859. It led to serious disruptions in the work of the telegraph in Europe and America. According to some estimates, if a magnetic storm of such force has been today when the technology has penetrated in human life much deeper than 150 years ago, this would lead to a real disaster and caused billions of dollars in damage. For example, associated with the large-scale failure in the power system operation the Canadian province of Quebec in 1989, without electricity then there are about 6 million people. A lot of people complain, in particular headache, migraine, fatigue, high blood pressure and linking these issues with magnetic storms. According to them, health is deteriorating in periods of high solar activity. Some researchers pledge that the geomagnetic effect on humans is a reality. Others believe the evidence is insufficient. A separate publication of his opponents, such, which do not meet the academic criteria. To examine this question requires further research, they say, because symptoms such as headache or pristine palpitations can be caused by other causes, and not have to magnetic storms is irrelevant. The researchers made a schedule of activity users of the social network of these words, and then compared it with the graph of solar activity in the same period of time. Schedules did not coincide. At the same time, another study found a link between geomagnetic activity and a risk of stroke in some groups. However, even the authors recognize that the problem requires further study.